Alrighty, it's almost 10 p.m. and my mind is telling me to go home. I'm super exhausted. Not really, but I'm pretty exhausted. And it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna record this video because I've been putting off recording this video for the last 3 months and it's been bugging me for 3 fucking months. Can you imagine that? I've been thinking about doing this life update video for the last 3 months and I haven't done it yet. So I built this whole setup in last couple days. So and I was just recording 2 new content for my brand, personal brand. So I thought, hey, fuck it, I'm just gonna record it today. So previously my mind is to tell me, I'm not sure why my mind didn't want me to record this live update. It was just procrastinating and my mind told me, hey, you need to write down all the updates so that you don't forget anything or blah 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 reason. Hey, you are tired, go home today. Hey, you don't have a good fucking mic. All fucking excuses to not record this video. So I'm just gonna talk out of my head and see how it goes. So yeah, life update, August. It's 31st of August, almost September. We are in the fourth quarter, Q4 of 2024. And this is a live update. So let's talk about it. So I think the last one I did on January 2024 this year, when we first got into this office after I came from Umbra. So it's been a long time. It feels very fast. Like it feels like it went by really quick. But when I look back, there's so many things happened. So obviously, I'm not gonna remember like a lot of it because I don't have the best memory. But I'm gonna try to give a summary of how my life has been for last 6 or 7, 8 months. So January, February, all was good. We're doing really well in terms of business. But there was something very heavy building up within the three of us, me, Rajat, and Joy. And it was more heavy on Rajat and me than I would say on Joy. Obviously, I don't know his side of the story that much. Probably he would feel differently. So what happened was we were around 15 months into the business and our video side of the business was doing pretty good. We were doing 7-8K per month, $7,000 per month in revenue, or maybe 5 to 7, something like that. And we were like growing and we had estimations, or we could see new clients coming in, which was really helpful to focus on the business and try to give it more time, give it more energy to build the business. But the problem was we're not getting any clients for SEO. And that was very frustrating for all of us. All three of us, it was super frustrating to not get clients for the business. And Rajat, I were very frustrated and we used to talk about it a lot. Like, hey, the SEO side of things, the SEO side of the business is not working. What should we do? What should we do? And I'm not gonna lie, we were a bit frustrated or pissed at Joy as well because we felt like he wasn't putting as much effort into the business as he could. Now, I'm gonna come to a better part of it after as the story goes along. So that wasn't the true story. So 2 months go by. I think in April, most likely in April, just before Eid, uh, during Ramadan, the last 5 days or last 10 days of Ramadan, we actually hit $10,000 with our business. $10,000 revenue with our agency. And when we realized that, I specifically remember where we are, me and Rajat were staying at the office. It was late at night. We went for a ride at around 12:30 a.m. and we were just standing beside a river near our office. And we were counting, hey, let's see how much revenue I've generated this month. And we counted, and the number was slowly going up, up. And it was like, hey, okay, 1,000 from that client, 500 from that client, 700 from that client. It was like 7,000, 8,000, 8.5. And we're like, fuck, we're gonna hit 10,000 this month. And like, after 8K, it was like, boom, we're like 12 or 13K into the month. And we didn't even realize. And we're like, fuck, man, we really made it. Like, we made over $10,000 with our agency. And like, the experience was like, it's undescribable. I cannot explain how I felt because it was so pure and so amazing. Mainly because I think like the reason I felt so so happy and so proud is because since I started my second life for me, which started during 2016 when I was around 17 or 18 years old. That's when I was reborn, which was a psychological rebirth for me. So since then, I was into self-improvement. And once you're into self-improvement, the inevitable destination of self-improvement is business. So slowly, from self-improvement, I came into the business world. And since then, I've heard people talk about $10,000 per month, $10,000 per month, $10,000 per month. And it was the milestone that everyone speaks about. And it's the number that everyone tries to achieve. And obviously, most of them probably cannot achieve that. And there I was, just within like 16 months into the business, out of nowhere, we did over 10K for our business. And that was like mind-blowing for me because, again, I've only heard people 5 steps to grow your agency to 10K, learn this secret to grow your agency to 10K, you need to get to 10K. All those YouTube titles, hundreds and videos I've watched in my lifetime on just 10K per month, 10K per month. And finally, I was there. I achieved that goal. And it was our goal since April 2023 when I wrote it down, and we didn't have the goal before that. On 2023, April probably, March or April, I was just writing a script for a content I was making, and out of nowhere, I wrote down, me and my friends are growing this business and we want to take it to 10K per month. And when I wrote it down, it was like, hey, that's a really good goal. Before that, we didn't really have a goal. It was like, hey, we have left our jobs, so we just need some money to survive. And on March or April 2023, I wrote down that I'm building a business with my friends and we want to take it to 10K per month. And I realized, hey, that's a really good goal that we can pursue. We should aim for that. Before that, it's very surprising and very unusual that we didn't have a goal for ourselves. We didn't have any preferred destination. Well, we wanted some money, but there's no specific goal or no specific ambitions to grow a business or do something big with it. We had the name, think big brands, but we weren't thinking big enough. Anyways, so wow, lots of story. So 2024, this year, April or May, we hit above 10K with our agency, and almost 85 to 90% of it was coming from video, and less than 10% was coming from SEO. And from our end, we felt like we did everything to get more clients for SEO, but it seemed to us so difficult. We didn't see any route, we didn't see anything, any like indicators or anything that would allow us to have hope. We had hope for a long time, above a year, over like 12 months, 14 months. We had hope that, hey, somehow Joe will get a client, maybe somehow. I don't know how, but he will make it. Like, he'll probably do something, like something will click. We always wanted something to click, and nothing was clicking even after 14, 15 months into the business. So me and Rajat were very upset, very frustrated. We didn't know what to do, and it was just harming our partnership, more importantly our friendship, and we didn't know what to do. And at that time, Rajat was more concerned, more upset than me, and we didn't, obviously, like, we didn't know what to do. So I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna speak the truth, because you cannot hold on to your, like, if you're upset or with your partner, your friend, or anyone that is close to you, you should talk about it. And it was hard for us to talk to Joy about it, that, hey, bring more clients. I know, like, I don't know, some people might be different, but with us, we try to be gentle with our friends or our partners. And that was kind of mistake. That was a mistake in some sense. We should have been more upfront and more clear about our expectations and everything. We should have, when we were upset, we should have talked about it. But it was so delayed. The conversation that we needed to have, it was so delayed that there's no scope to talk about it. And yeah, like, but then again, we decided, hey, fuck it, we're just gonna talk about it. And well, there's some details that I can go into, but I don't want to. Well, okay, I'll talk about it. It's like, we have talked, me and Rajat tried to talk to Joy about it, that, hey, we need to get SEO clients, hey, we need to do this, we need to do this, we need to do that. And he was trying, but as I said, nothing was clicking. So what to do? So luckily, it was a very dark time. Not gonna lie. It was a very frustrating, very upsetting time for all of us. And our upsetness was visible within our relationship. Like, Joy could feel that something was wrong, that something wasn't right between us. And it was very clear. Even our team members who were at the office with us, they could feel it. They could see that we're not as close as we used to be. And it was very visible. But we didn't had any fights or anything. It was just like, I'm upset because the business is not fucking growing, and I feel like you're not putting enough time or effort into it. And he feels like I'm doing, and it's very important that I mention that Joy was trying his best. Like, he was trying his best. He didn't had a clue what to do, and more importantly, he was a single man within. He's still running the whole SEO like side of our business all by himself. And back then, when nothing was clicking, he was all alone by himself as well. Now there's another terrible thing we did, and we're still doing, that we need to fix. That Joy's single-handedly handling the whole SEO side of the business, and we're just sharing the profits as a whole of the business. Now that's really good. Like, there's like pros and cons into it, and we're probably gonna fix it. I don't think it would be healthy or good or profitable in the long run to keep running the business just like this. So yeah, I just had a thought that I'll just upload this video as a single video about business update, the truth about online business, or the truth about doing business with your friends. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I'll just keep this within 20 minutes and give a update on the like as a business as a whole, and apart from my other life experiences and my personal life. So anyways, I digress. So in probably April or May, we took the team to a resort, and it was like the end of the month. It was like 26th or 27th date of the month, and we're like, we'll talk to Joy about breaking our partnership on our next monthly meeting. We're like, okay, we cannot tolerate this, and we cannot keep the upsetness or the sorrowness or the frustration just within us. By us, I mean Rajat and Lai. We cannot just keep this frustration just between two of us and keep this going, because that would just make things more terrible for all of us. It will make things more bitter. So we went to the resort just to have a chill. We didn't have any plans in mind. We took the team, went to have a good time. We went there. So luckily at night, me and another team member and Joy was lying on a room, and the other team members were in another room. And Joy started talking about he feels very frustrated, very upset about a lot of things, including the business and his personal life. And I asked him what's going on, what's wrong. And he said the business is not running as well as supposed to. I don't exactly remember what he said, but one of the thing was that I can feel that Rajat is very upset with me, and I can feel it, and other members can feel it, and some other things that he might have told me. And I told him that, yeah, you are absolutely right. You're right. Rajat is upset at you because the SEO business is not growing. We are working as a business, but the video business is growing tremendously, but not tremendously, but it's growing, but there's no light. We cannot see any light with the SEO service. So at that moment, I decided to have our meeting, the whole bitter, ugly conversation right there, right at that moment. I called to Rajat and told him, hey, come to this room, we have to talk. And within 5 minutes, he came to the room. And then Joy started sharing his feelings, how he felt about it. And then Rajat shared his side of things. And then I clarified both sides of things. And at that time, I was probably speaking the fastest English I've ever spoken. Like, I was so in the flow that I could see everything and I could articulate everything in the right words and very specifically and clarify everything. And I'm very grateful that that happened. I had that energy, and I'm grateful that Allah helped him, because that conversation really helped us. It helped us a lot. That single conversation changed almost like the face of our business. Like, I don't know if we didn't have that meeting or that conversation, how things would go. So we had that conversation. It was very emotional, very emotional. I cried at one point. Both Rajat and Joy hugged themselves, because they are friends for a very long time, right? They are friends for a very, very long time, probably around 10 years. And we have the best. We want the best for all of us in our heart. We want the best for all three of us. So it's not like we want to take the other person's pie or something like that. We want the best for all three of us, and that was in our heart and in our mind. But anyways, so that was a very important, very crucial moment. At the time, we were probably doing 12K, 13K, I don't exactly remember. But after that, after that discussion, something lit up in Joy, as he said it. like after that conversation, Joy was really pumped, and he started putting in more time into it, more effort into it. Luckily, things clicked, and slowly we saw some um, hope in the tunnel. We saw some light in the tunnel. Slowly, one client, two client, one client, one referral, one outreach. Somehow, like we started bringing in more cash flow into the business through SEO, and that was awesome. We hired one or two more members, and right now, at least, yeah, we're doing pretty good, alhamdulillah, with the business. Yeah, that's that was a very long story, but overall, wow, I didn't think it would be so long. But yeah, man, like it was tough, but it was fun. It was, and another thing I would say that people talk about how hard it is to hit 10K per month with your agency, and it's really not. It's really not that hard. I don't think it was hard for us. We just worked, and we had fun. We had fun. We went on trips. We had fun. We all three of us had girlfriends. We spent time with them. We spent time with our family. Yes, maybe if we're locked in for 24 months, obviously we could generate more money. But hey, it's not just about money in life. You have to also like take care of other things. And for me, it's relationships, family especially is more important. I'm gonna get money anyways. There's no doubt in my mind, and I'm gonna be rich one day. So it doesn't really bother me that it doesn't really bother to me that I have to sacrifice everything. And as I said, like it's not that difficult to hit 10K per month. All you need is a service or product that in demand, and you have to let people know about your services or your product. But the main thing is, I would say, is that there should be more demand for your product or service, and you'd be easily able to grow your business much more than 10K. 10K is just the beginning phase. I don't think 10K is a big number. 10K is fucking nothing. At this stage, we are doing 12 to 15K per month, and it doesn't feel anything special. I did record a 6-minute video explaining. I did record a video um, when we were at the riverside, when we realized we hit above 10K that month, our first 10K month. I recorded a video. I even did a shijda, like I don't know what the English word is, but I did the sijda on the floor, on the road, to express my gratitude to Allah and thank Him for allowing me to have that experience, because not many agencies hit 10K per month now. But when I have done it, I feel like it's so fucking easy. There's no way people cannot do it, and there's no way more people are not doing 10K. It's like, hey, if you have an agency and you are running it for enough time, it's an inevitable occurrence or inevitable destination that you're gonna hit 10K per month. It's nothing that special. You're gonna hit it regardless. The like it feels like very normal to me to hit 10K per month with the agency. Like, why wouldn't you? If you have a good service, if you are offering a service that's in demand and people want it, and you deliver a good service, then you're gonna get to 10K per month. That's as simple as that. Obviously, you have to advertise, you have to reach out to people, all those good stuff. But it's not that hard. It's not that special. We're doing above 10K per month with our agency, and it doesn't feel anything special. It's just, yeah, yes, we did it. Now we want to go to 30K, 40K, 50K per month. So yeah. So right now we're doing around, I've repeated myself too many times, but around 12 to 15K. It's August 2024. The business is doing all right. Yes, last thing about the business, and I'll just turn this video off, is that last month we started running ads for our business, especially for the video business. We are trying to get more white label clients, so we are offering white label video editing service, and we spent like $350-$60 so far, around 40,000 taka, which is my monthly salary so far. and the ad didn't quite perform well. It's very pressurizing, it's very stressful that every 3 days Meta takes money from my bank account and I'm not getting anything in return of it. It's very stressful, but I know it's gonna work. It has to work. We are in a point where our cold outreach is not working as good as it used to. So it's very tough to keep growing and scaling our business. So we have to get more what level clients, and we have to make sure the ads are working. We have to make sure the ad works. Like the ad has to work, not if it will work, it has to work. There's no other way. If we want to be in this business, the ad has to work, and that's what we're gonna do. Well, I just realized I recorded this video in 4K, so this video is gonna be huge. Anyways, so yeah, I think that's all for the business side. I'll just stop it here and record another video with a life update, how my life has been for the past 7-8 months. Yeah. Anything else I want to? Not really. We have some good clients now. One of the client is Steven, who is really nice. We have few more clients. Oh yeah, about the ads. I'm running ads for the first time and I'm not sure how to run them. Like people will reply to me yes with just a yes, and I don't know what to ask them to make sure they're more interested in talking to me. So I'm learning those things. I'm trying to learn from other people. And yeah, I don't think that was one of the biggest highlight of our business, like that specific. The darkest time is probably the most memorable time, especially when you have come out of the darkness. I don't remember happy times that much right now, but that dark period was very, very stressful, very frustrating, and very memorable. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll make another video if I have something particular to talk about the business, but yeah, that's it. That was business update for 2024. I'll probably make another one in 2 or 3 months. Let's go.